Question number 18. A loading dose of acetylcysteine mucomist 8 grams, which is available as a 20% solution, 200 milligrams acetylcysteine per ml, is prescribed by NG2 for a client with acetaminophen toxicity. How many ml of diluent should be added to the medication to obtain a 1 to 4 concentration? The question has 8 grams as our order. And what we have, now I'm going to write it as they gave it to us, 200 milligrams for 1 ml. Now what we have to do is first convert this. So this is going to be our conversion factor. And let me write that a little bit neater. And so our conversion factor, we always write what we need first to cancel out, and then we write what we want. And so this will be 1 gram to 1,000 milligrams. Now we can write what we have. And so that's going to be, and let me move that over a little bit. So remember, we're going to write it so we can cancel. So that the milligrams goes on the bottom and the 1 ml goes on the top. And so now we can multiply everything on the top. So we're going to have 8 times 1 times 1,000, or 8 times 1,000 times 1, all over. And when we look at that, that was, we're going to have a 1 under here, understood. 1 times 1 times 200. And what's left over? Let's go back and look at that. We're going to cancel out grams, cancel out milligrams. And so now we have milliliters as our unit left. And so that equals 8,000 milliliters over 200. And so when we get that answer, that's 40 milliliters. But we're not done yet. So what we need to do now is to get a 1/4 of this concentration of the medication that we've drawn up. So what we do is, if we think of it, we've got 8 grams and 40 milliliters. If we want 1/4 of that strength, we need to increase the amount of diluent so that it's 4 times what the amount of. Another way of solving this would be to use a proportion as follows. 1 is to 4 as 40 milliliters is to X milliliters. When you set that up as an equation, you get 1/4 equal 40 over X. You cross multiply and you get 1 times X equals 4 times 40, and therefore X equals 160 milliliters. This represents the total number of milliliters. So the question is asking us, how many milliliters will we add? Well, we already have 40. So we take 160 milliliters and subtract 40 milliliters. We get 120 milliliters that we had to add. And that is our answer.